Hey guys, as you can see in this video I'm going to talk about the Olympics, and I'm going to give you a few reasons why to watch and why to care a little bit that the Olympics are a thing. So let's start. Well, the first big thing about the Olympics, number one if you will, is that it's one of those things that actually encompass all of the world. I mean, the UN has all of the world also, but it's a political organization, and many other organizations exist, but they are economical, or they are focused on money or politics. But this is a thing about people, basically about athletes, about people that just want to do sport and don't really care about the politics in their country, rivalries or things like that. I mean, in essence, it should be that. Of course, nowadays people get carried away by what their government says. So, for example, we have seen in these Tokyo 2020 Olympics, 2021 if you will, that some people from the United States don't really congratulate people from China or Russia, which is garbage, to be honest. I mean, they are their competitors and they were better than them if they win the gold medal, so you should congratulate them. Or even if they win the bronze medal and the US wins gold, they should congratulate all the other countries, not only the ones that speaks English also. So that's an unfortunate side of politics that gets into the Olympics, but in essence it should be a thing that's just about sport and about the fraternity of sport. So I really think that's something to keep and to really appreciate. The other thing about the Olympics is that they have basically all the sports, almost all the sports, to be honest, not every single one, but almost every single one, and that's amazing because you can watch anything you want. Oh, you don't like basketball? Well, maybe you're going to like volleyball, or maybe you're going to like swimming, or maybe you're going to like whatever, shooting, or I don't know. There's so many options. It's great because of that, because it really opens the world to many other sports that maybe you didn't know about, and maybe you're going to care a little bit more about after this. So it's really great. The other thing I think is that it's great for the host city, and it's great for the host city not only because people go there, but also because people get to know that city from other places in the world, even if they're watching only in TV. For example, many people know about Japan, of course, but they don't really know how Tokyo is. I mean, nowadays you can Google it, you can Google Earth it, you can Google Map it if you want, but many people just don't do that because, I mean, they don't bother to do it. But now that it's on their TVs 24/7, basically, maybe they are going to be interested in Japan, maybe they're going to be interested in learning more about Japan, in learning more about Tokyo, about their language, about their culture, and that is really a great asset for the whole city. I mean, it really puts it out there, and maybe when COVID ends, Tokyo is going to get a lot of visitors only because they saw the city and were interested in it because of the Olympics. So that's going to be great also for Paris in 2024, and for Los Angeles in 2028, and for Brisbane in 2032. The sad thing about the whole cities is that nowadays they're choosing cities that are a little bit financially in the upswing, let's say, because they don't want to risk it and make another Rio, make another Athens, where the places where they play the sports are now demolished or destroyed or abandoned or things like that, because money isn't there anymore. So they really have to take care about that. So that's kind of the sad thing, that maybe it's going to be on the Western Hemisphere for a really long time, or rich cities also in Asia. But yeah, it is what it is, but it's going to make tourism a thing again, and economy is going to cycle back because of this. So I think that's a good thing. I think clearly another reason is COVID, actually. Many people were very worried about COVID in the Olympics, and were calling, even people in Tokyo were saying, oh, we should cancel the games because this is a little bit too dangerous and we shouldn't be doing this right now. But I would counter that first of all, I mean, Japan is one of the safest countries in the world, period. I mean, they have peaks or spikes or whatever you say of coronavirus recently, but that's because they have been taking care of themselves too well, and now there's a variant, and the variant is a little bit more aggressive, and it doesn't really care about what they had been doing before. But that's a different thing. You just adjust your measures and that's it. Basically, you're good. The mask and all the different things. So you can actually do the games safely. We have seen it. I mean, apparently there have been a couple cases of people being positive for COVID, but it hasn't been that overwhelming. And you can see that people are really glad to see sports in the streets of Tokyo. They're really glad to see people in some of the arenas that are maybe not open, but some people are able to go because they are in the delegations that go. So that's exciting. You can see that the stadium, for example, is practically empty, but some people are screaming and some people celebrating, and that makes you feel that things can go back to normal, and that maybe in 2024, when it's in Paris, we can see everything normal again and we can move on from this pandemic. And because it doesn't really seem to have an end as we are in it right now. So I think the Olympics give us hope that it can end soon and we can just move on from this horrible time with COVID-19. And one final reason, just because, I mean, I'm gay. Hello, I'm gay. I just wanted to say that if you are gay, if you are a woman, and if you're a straight man too, I mean, it has everything for everyone. If you just want eye candy, if you just want to see the games because you want to see very sexy guys, very sexy women, very beautiful men, just watch the Olympics. I mean, go just watch a swimming match and you're going to be like in love with 4 different guys, basically, or diving. Or I saw weightlifting yesterday. Oh my god, I mean, it has everything. Basically, it has everything for every taste, for every person, for everyone. It makes us also realize that we're too closed into our countries and we see the same people over and over and over, and it's like, look, there's a world out there with beautiful men that maybe you're not ever going to see again, but I mean, enjoy it while it lasts, basically, thanks to TV and internet and all the good things. So enjoy that also. So that's my really short video about the Olympics, about things that I feel that are really good about it, and we shouldn't just always say, oh, but the Olympics spend money, but the Olympics are disruptive, or it's so annoying in sports, and just complaining about everything doesn't make anything right. Stop being annoying and give actual reasons why you don't like things. But I think the Olympics are always about, oh, the money. Well, yes, it costs money, but now it costs less than in the past, actually. So that's very interesting, and they can make it cost less because venues are still already there, or different things. So it can do a thing, and it's every 4 years, not like it's every single year, and it's in one city, which could change. It could be in 2 cities, 3 cities. I mean, that would be kind of interesting too, because you can not make one city spend every single thing, but 3 cities. That would be interesting, or a country to host the Olympics. That would be great. I mean, you can have ideas that actually help, and that's awesome. So yeah, watch the Olympics. They're not over. I think that when I upload this video, they won't be over yet, maybe almost, but I mean, enjoy them, because it's a really cool thing that happens in the world, and there are not many things that are cool that are happening in this world. I mean, this world is fucked, so let's just enjoy what we can enjoy, basically. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please comment below whatever you want about what I said here. Please also like this video, share on your social media all over, and of course subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Goodbye.